What is going on, you back to another
My name is Jeff.
React. Today, guys, we got a brand new one from Tom MacDonald. You know I couldn't resist that. It's been a few days since they released it. I understand that my laptop hasn't been working, and I wanted to watch it first on my channel here. I had to. We got plenty more music from like Evanescence and The Warning and stuff coming up, but I know I have Tom MacDonald fans on my channel, and I like Tom MacDonald and Adam Calhoun. I don't know who Dax is, but I'm gonna find out. I'm gonna say it one more time. I had to do this, so I don't ever want to waste too much time. I hope you guys are having a good day, and if not, I hope I can bring some sort of positive light to your day. Because guys, whatever's going on for you, whatever it may be, just remember that you are not alone. You are never alone. You're a warrior. You're a soldier. Stay strong. I believe in you. And if you need it, the comments are there for you to vent, or you can DM me personally on my socials. But you do got this. You're awesome. You're unique in every single way, guys. I love you all. Try to stay strong. Bro fists. High five. You got this, guys. Now, without further ado, let's dive into this. I don't want to waste. Please check the links in my description, and of course, battery fly. Tom's already got an M&M shirt on. That's funny.
Hop in the truck, 10 of my buddies are already drunk. We don't go nowhere that doesn't have liquor and cigarettes. Riding mechanical bulls in the club. We like to hunt, leave with a gun. Come back tomorrow, we covered in blood with a bucket of guts. We all tougher than when we pop in the clutch, we ain't stuck in the mud. I'm the white boy with the baseball bat, bunch of face tattoos and a NASCAR hat. In a backyard like scrapyard, got a glass jar full of tobacco that's blacker than asphalt. Rolling with hundreds of crackers who acting like animals, they cannot handle their alcohol. We the white boys from the backwoods and the bad hoods and the trailer park trash that pack guns. When I was younger, they taught me to struggle and hustle like 200 bikers, and they were my brothers. We coming for blood and you running for cover, addicted to drugs in the gutter and drunker than anyone leaving the club. We go dumber than thugs. We got mullets and putters and multiple gunners that come in Hummers. You under the rubber, you'll never recover. Chain smoking, my lungs hurt, my neck red, got sunburns. Bumping Eminem, we all know the words. Bunch of white boys flipping heather birds. Hillbilly really don't care if you like them. Little bit of moonshine fire inside them. Kill him in a minute, don't care who's fighting. You don't wanna trip on the kids of Vikings. Camo and mullets and cowboy hats out in public. Got ammo stashed in my cousins and cashing addicts in cupboards. They all diss and we don't listen, can't hear it no more. We gone fishing, they gone missing. I told y'all before. I be on some white people hanging out the window of a truck, yelling, I don't give a white people. Every time they see me pulling up, they be like, oh my God, he be on some white people. Jumping out the plane, no parachute.
Okay, wait, no. Go back for a second. Okay, literally, I gotta look at the lyrics after this because I did not understand most of what Tom rapped there. I'm sorry, I'm not trying to be mean. I couldn't. Some of it I got, but I like the play already, the white people, you know. And I know it's explicit on Spotify. I know it's going to be uncensored. They're censoring some of it for YouTube. And it's going to be interesting to read the lyrics later, but it's Tom and Adam. I knew it was going to be good, but I don't even think I can already tell just how good it really is. This is big, man.
Some white people jumping out the plane, no parachute, so I'ma get the sooner. I ain't learned from school, always ditch Ferris Bueller. Screw your little truck, my square body over there's cooler. Every white boy riding with me over there. Shooters, I'm the white boy with the monster pump. Sit shotgun when I pop the truck. The Northern, I'm monster off the jump. I'm up, I rock a lots of guns. This ain't soccer, but watch them run. Shoot him in the lung, need oxygen. Huffing blood like he often does. Talk too much till his coughing shuns. I'm never gonna back up too much ammo. We got hammered, used to battle. Had my fights right on the gravel. Back in the day, we used to handle like men, but now we're canceled. Look at us like states for cancer. Look at them like pollo pants. On dumbass kids ain't got no answer. Looked up to dudes with tattoos and rap music, bad moves and abuse in my past, acting stupid. I used the bad news for the gas to keep moving. I made it where I'm at. Now you rather see me losing. All my guys got tattoos on their face. They did the time, they got jammed. What the hell's a blue check? They ain't got no Instagram. Ask around, everyone knows. They might think that I care, but I don't. I'll be on some white people hanging out the window of a truck, yelling, I don't give a white people. Every time they see me pulling up, they be like, oh my God, he be on some white people.
Yes, segregated, but I'm still in the mix. I've been with Timer before he got canceled for speaking the truth about the world and exposing it for what it actually is. I see race as an issue, I'm running it back to the government to tell them this is a democratic, liberated, conservative, patriarchy dipped in action, affirmative hit song. Bet they still cut me a check. State that I'm in as my mind is way deeper than color. I ain't think I'm blue versus red. I'm in control, consider that I'm carrying more than you know. One in the chamber that's ready to blow. Right at you pussies who claiming you won't. I'ma keep praying that you get exposed. I promise. I'm not abiding by rule that you set for me. I'm not that mad at the past. I mean, it was only a couple of centuries. Well, actually, I'm pissed, but won't let that be my identity. So on behalf of all blacks, I forgive and don't want to be enemies. Just say you're sorry and talk to me nice. This is comedic. If you get offended, that's a reflection of your own life and how you failed to live it right. So it's not black versus white, it's wrong versus right. Cause color is just a result of these multiple factors that we didn't choose. I mean, mom, dad, race, religion, things we're born into. Generational curses that get undone once we undo moves. See life from a different view, beyond our own skew. Manipulated by the news, crude, true things they use to confuse the masses. Put us in social classes, separated by percentages paid for taxes. Income brackets, clothes, cars, shoes, size of asses. I bet they try to blackmail me once I black out on these demographics. And push past the stereotypical average and get blackballed and they cut all my traffic. Oh my god, he be on some black people. Hanging out the window of the trunk, screaming, I don't give a fuck. Black people. Every time they see me pulling up, they be like, oh my god, he be on some white people.
Bro. Holy crap. I cannot believe they did that. At all. It's one of those, seriously, you don't think that he can top himself, and then he can. You don't think they can top themselves, and then they pull stuff like this. How much more can they really talk about? How much more can they really... And then they pull another rabbit out of the hat. It's just, once again, grab another hat, because there's another rabbit in it, I promise. There's all of these magic hats lying around, just gotta pull another rabbit out of it. They can keep bringing all this up and just poking the bear more and more. Agree to disagree. Let's stay neutral, guys. I don't want too many people to be too pissed off at me. I'm not gonna speak too much myself on it. I'm just simply going to say I like what Adam has to say as always. And I know that may sound stupid to sound so neutral, especially after listening to such a political song like that. And I've gone above and beyond in a lot of these videos to somewhat dive into my actual like political affiliation, but I get. And I know it's kind of even controversial, even with Tom, to like say, hey, I agree with this stuff, but I'm not going to dive into it on video. Like, what you're listening to it, you might as well talk about it. And that's my own overthinking at play as well, because a lot of people haven't even said anything. Like, you guys understand, you guys know what's going on, and just the fact that I'm listening to it and I like it, and I do say that I do agree with what he has to say. That alone, like, you guys understand, you guys get it. And I appreciate that. Like, Tom's music is good. Tom, Adam, and I'm just not hearing about Dax. And I gotta look up the lyrics. I want to know what they actually said here before I talk too much, because right now I'm just talking out my butt. And I'm not even trying to save my own skin. I'm just saying I don't like to be a part of division, and I know right now politics are really dividing the country right now, and I want my channel to be I don't want to say safe space. I don't want anybody to be like, it's my safe space or like woke culture or anything, but I don't want that. But I also I want to be able to entertain people on both sides. I want to be able to make somebody happy, you know? And I know Tom and Adam technically make the left upset, but like, it's still good music. You can't deny it. I'm sorry, you can hate it all you want, but he's speaking the truth. Lyrics, give me some lyrics. Come on, somebody have the lyrics somewhere. That's not it. Okay, so there's a lot here because they both, you know, it's not just a regular like Evanescence song where it's 2.5 minutes and there's not many lyrics. They like rapped to hell and back. There's a lot of lyrics here, so work with me. Hop in the truck, 10 of my buddies are already drunk. We don't go nowhere that doesn't have liquor and cigarettes. Riding mechanical bulls in the club. We like to hunt, leave with a... Come back tomorrow, come back with the pew-pew I should say. Come back tomorrow, we covered in blood. With a bucket of guts, we all tougher than... And we pop in the clutch, ain't stuck in the mud. I'm the white boy with a baseball bat, bunch of face tattoos and NASCAR hat. I'm in the backyard like a scrapyard. Got a glass jar full of tobacco that's blacker than asphalt. Rolling with hundreds of crackers who acting like animals. They cannot handle their alcohol. We're the white boys from the backwoods and the bad hoods and the trailer park trash that pack guns. When I was younger, they'd tell me to struggle and hustle like 200 bikers, and they were my brothers. We coming for blood and running for cover, addicted to drugs in the gutter, been drunker than anyone leaving the club. We go dumber than thugs. We got mullets and putters and multiple gunners that coming in Hummers, you under the rubber, you'll never recover, chain smoking, my lungs hurt, my neck red, got sunburned, bumping Eminem, we all know the words, bunch of white boys flipping hella birds, hillbilly, really don't care if you like them, little bit of moonshine, fire inside them, kill them in a minute, don't care who's fighting, you don't want to trip on the kids of Vikings, camo and mullets and cowboy hats out in public, got ammo stashed at my cousins and cash and attics and cupboards, they all dissing, we don't listen, can't hear it no more, we gone fishing, gone missing, I told y'all before, I be on some white people, you know what, they did say it, hanging out the window of the truck, yelling, I don't give up, white people, every time they see me pulling up, they'd be like, oh my gosh, he be on some white people, yeah, Tom said a mouthful, Tom's alone just basically rhyming every which way he can and admitting, you know, he looks and he sounds like a white trash, trailer trash person, but he also sounds like a redneck, you know, he's rapping like he's, you know, but his opinions make him kind of like conservative and redneck and whatnot, like it's kind of like back and forth, like he's acknowledging basically both sides, what he acts like, what he sounds like. That's what I'm getting out of that, and just once again, you know, making jabs at the government and everything. And here's Adams jumping out the plane, no parachute, so I'ma get there sooner. I ain't learned shit from school, always ditched Ferris Bueller. Screw like your little truck, my square body over there is cooler. Every white boy riding with me over there's shooters. I'm the white boy with the Mossberg pump with 6 shotgun when I pop the truck. They know I've been a monster off the jump. I'm off my rocker, lots of guns. This ain't soccer, but I'm a rocker, lots of pew-pews. This ain't soccer, but watch him run, shoot him in the lung, need oxygen, coughing blood like he often does. Talk too much till his coffin shuts. I'm never gonna back up too much ammo. We got hammered, used to battle, had my fights right on the gravel. Back in the day, we used to handle shit like men, but now we're canceled. Look at us like stage 4 cancer. Look at them like pull your pants up. Dumbass kids ain't got no answer. Looked up to dudes with tattoos and rap music, bad moves, and abusing my past, acting stupid. I use the bad news for the gas to keep moving. I made it where I'm at. Now you'd rather see me losing. All my guys got tattoos on their face. They did their time. They got jammed. What the hell's a blue check? They ain't got no Instagram. Ask around, everyone knows. They might think that I care, but I don't. And then the chorus, white people. So Adam literally basically saying how he grew up and just, he grew up in the era where people were tougher and they weren't worried about cancel culture. You just said anything and everything. Nobody worried about getting offended. You just said stuff. I mean, if you got offended, you got offended. Nobody cared. You didn't get sent to jail for it. You didn't get woke cancel culture sent after you for it or anything. If you got offended, you just got offended and dealt with it. But usually a lot of people didn't really get offended. There was a handful of people every now and then that would, but for the most part, they just didn't. Like, people just exchanged words, and if you fought, and you would still be friends afterward. Like, you would just beat each other up and then be like, hey, you want to go grab a drink or something? Like, that was back in the day. Like, people were just tougher. And he even says fighting in the gravel, and he's got an artillery, if you will, maybe at his house or something. He's not afraid to talk about it. Maybe he's talking about his other guns. I don't know. Again, ranting about being canceled. He knows a lot of dudes with tattoos and everything, and it's not a bad thing that people are growing up now and doing tattoos and everything, and they should still be able to be accepted just because they have tattoos, which I don't blame them. People with tattoos shouldn't be considered bad people at all. They shouldn't. I know a few people in my life that have tattoos. I don't have any, and I've considered getting some. I just haven't quite pulled the trigger yet. I'm nervous too, but 100%, like, I have family members and friends both now that have tattoos, so I can't get after that at all. I don't even hate it. I don't have a tattoo, whatever, it's fine. Get a tattoo, have a tattoo, get a tattoo, it's whatever. And then the blue checks from like Twitter and Instagram, that's funny. Yeah, segregated, but I'm still in the mix. This is Dax. I've been effing with Tommy before he got canceled for speaking the truth about the world and exposing it for what it actually is. I see race as an issue. I'm running it back to the government to tell them this is a democratic, liberated, conservative patriarchy dipped in action, affirmative hit song, but they'd still cut me a check, state that I'm in my mind. It's what, I don't know what that part's supposed to mean, but okay. It's way deeper than color. I ain't thinking blue versus red. I'm in control. Can say that I'm carrying more than you know. One in the chamber that's ready to blow right at you. You claiming you woke. I'm gonna keep praying that you get exposed. I promise I'm not abating by rules that you set for me. I'm not that mad at the past. I mean, it was only a couple of centuries. Well, actually, I'm pissed, but won't let that be my identity. See, on behalf of all blacks I forgive and don't want to be enemies, just say you're sorry and talk to me nice. This is comedic. If you get offended, that's a reflection of your own life and how you failed to live it right. So it's not black versus white, it's wrong versus right. Because color is just a result of these multiple factors that we didn't choose. I mean, mom, dad, race, religion, things we're born into, generational curses that get undone once we undo, move, see life from a different view beyond our own skew. Manipulated by the news, crude truth, things they use to confuse the masses, put us in social classes separated by percentages paid for taxes, income brackets, clothes, cars, size of assets. I bet they'll try to blackmail me once I black out these demographics and push past the stereotypical average that get blackmailed, and they cut all my traffic. Literally just calling out his own side. Like, you're probably gonna cancel me for associating with Tom MacDonald and agreeing with him, but that's on you. You wanna get offended, that's on you. He is a black man associated with Tom MacDonald. If you want to say that he's racist, call me racist, because I'm a black man. If you want to call him a sellout, if you want to cancel him for just associating with Tom, that's on you, not him. And then to call out like our history, like our nation's history, and that basically we just need to let it go. I think that's what he's saying. That you need to let it go. It was wrong what happened, but that was a couple centuries ago. Like, he's not making that his identity. Like, move on. Like, it was wrong what happened, but let's move on from it. That's what he's saying. They went all in on this one. I don't even have much to say about it at all. They just went all in. Holy crap, guys. I don't have much to say. Like, they said their piece. And as I've already stated in the past, I'm with them. Like, I stand with them. So to actually dive into everything they're talking about would take me over an hour. Like, this would be over an hour long video. And I may have to actually talk about this stuff in a live stream sometime if you guys truly want to. But for the time being, I'm just mind blown. Mind freaking blown. They went there. Their music is always so good. For this video, I don't have anything to say, but wow, well done. I'm gonna go ahead and go. I got nothing. You guys in the comments, you let me know what you think. I hope you enjoyed today's video. Thank you so very much for watching. Please comment, like, and subscribe. And as always, remember,
My name is Jeff.
Pef Junkies Unite. And I'll see you guys tomorrow as always. Love, peace, and chicken grease. You guys have a fantastic day and a fantastic night.